Hello, everyone. Today I have an amazing story for you. It's not just for your listening practice, but also to inspire you. The story is called The Bridge of Effort, and it will show you that hard work and determination can change lives. There once lived a young woman named Maya, only 19 years old, in a small coastal town surrounded by the sea on one side and hills on the other. Maya was different from most of the people in her town. While others dreamed of finding jobs on fishing boats or in the markets, Maya dreamed of becoming an architect. She wanted to design buildings and bridges that would stand for generations, structures that would inspire people long after she was gone. But Maya's life was not easy. Her father, Jonah, was a fisherman who spent long nights at sea battling storms just to catch enough fish to feed the family. Her mother, Elena, sold vegetables in the market, earning only enough to pay for rent and food. Maya had two younger brothers, ages 7 and 9, who often asked her to draw small houses and ships on scraps of paper. They thought she was a magician because with just a pencil she could bring shapes to life. Deep inside, Maya carried a dream so big it almost scared her. Yet she also carried a heavy doubt. How can someone like me, with no money, no connections, and no education beyond high school, ever become an architect? One evening, after her father returned from fishing, she shared her worries with him. He listened quietly, then said something that would stay in her heart forever. Dreams are like bridges, Maya. You cannot cross them all at once. You must lay down each plank with patience and effort. Without planks, there is no bridge. Those words became her fuel. Maya started small. She didn't have expensive tools, drafting paper, or computers. Instead, she collected discarded cardboard from shops and old notebooks people threw away. With the stub of a pencil, she sketched houses, towers, and especially bridges because she believed one day she would build one. People in her neighborhood often laughed at her. An architect? With cardboard and trash? Be serious, Maya, they mocked. But she ignored them. She knew every sketch was another plank on her bridge. The broken bridge in her town stood an old wooden footbridge that connected two sides of the market. It was weak, broken, and dangerous. Children were afraid to cross it, and older people often stumbled. Each time Maya looked at it, she thought, what if I can redesign this bridge? What if this is my chance to prove myself? One afternoon, Maya worked day and night on a new design for the bridge, stronger, safer, yet simple enough to be built with local materials. When she finished, she held the sketches tightly in her hands and went to meet Mr. Carter, the town's chief engineer. Mr. Carter was a strict, elderly man with sharp eyes and little patience. When Maya showed him her drawings, he frowned. Why should I waste my time looking at a child's doodles? He asked. Maya's heart pounded, but she stood tall and answered, because I care about this town. Because if no one tries, this bridge will stay broken. And because I will not stop until someone listens. Her determination surprised him. After a long silence, he finally said, very well, show me what you have. Learning the hard way, sketches were rough, the paper was old, but the design was clever. Mr. Carter said, you have vision, girl, but vision is not enough. Real design needs skill, precision, and discipline. If you are serious, come to the town hall tomorrow morning. I'll teach you, but don't waste my time. From that day forward, Maya's life changed. She woke up before sunrise to help her mother carry vegetables to the market. Then she went to the town hall, where Mr. Carter gave her lessons in measurements, calculations, and materials. At first, she failed badly. Her numbers didn't add up, her models collapsed, and her drawings were messy. Sometimes she wanted to cry. One night, after another failed attempt, she sat by the ocean and whispered, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe people were right to laugh at me. But then she remembered her father's words. No planks, no bridge. Every mistake was just another plank, another step forward. The next day, She returned to her lessons with renewed determination. Slowly, her skills improved. Her calculations became accurate, her designs clearer, and her confidence stronger. Building hope months later, Maya completed her final design, a strong wooden bridge supported by steel cables, safe enough for children, sturdy enough for carts. When she presented it to the town council, they were impressed. After much discussion, they approved her plan. Construction began soon after. To everyone's surprise, Maya didn't just hand over the drawings, she worked on the site every day. She carried wood, measured beams, and checked every detail alongside the builders. The townspeople who once mocked her now watched with admiration. Finally, after weeks of hard labor, the bridge was finished. On the day it opened, children ran across it laughing, elders crossed without fear, and the crowd cheered Maya's name. Her heart swelled with pride. She had laid down her planks of effort, one by one, until her dream became real. The lessons that bridge changed everything. Maya went on to study architecture with the help of scholarships and community support, but she never forgot where she began. Whenever she gave speeches at schools or universities, she shared the lessons she had learned. Dreams are bridges, you cannot cross them without effort. Each step, each mistake, each lesson is a plank that makes the bridge stronger. Failure is not the end, it is the material that shapes your success. People respect action more than words. Show your effort, and support will come. Your background does not define your future, persistence does. Maya didn't just design buildings, she designed hope. Her first bridge was not only a structure of wood and steel, but also a symbol of courage, determination, and the belief that with effort, anything is possible. And from that day on, whenever people in her town crossed the bridge, they remembered the young woman who once dreamed with nothing but cardboard and a pencil and built something that would last forever.